Mr. Art Freak here. Welcome back to a Otaku Puppy Podcast. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. It's hot here in Georgia. Some areas blowing. I will try to edit that once I get all of this done and recorded, but hopefully you can't hear anything once I get it taken out. But sorry if you can. Welcome back to the channel. Back today with another video for you guys. I know I haven't done one in a while. I'm doing the once a month format now because it just seems to be a lot easier. But I think I did miss a month in there, so back this month with a not a review technically. It's more of an anime spotlight. I think I'm going to shy away some from doing like full-fledged reviews and just sort of doing like an anime spotlight, just sort of highlighting an anime that I want to kind of let you guys know about. If you haven't seen it, or if you have, you can kind of give me your thoughts on the show. Sort of a revamp, not a whole redo, sort of more of a revamp. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's get started. So the anime spotlight for this month is the anime A Channel. Let's get this brought up here. A Channel came out in 2011. I wasn't really deep diving in anime back then. I kind of was. 2011, I was still watching stuff like, I just got into stuff like Soul Eater, Darker Than Black, Ouran Host Club, stuff like that. I had just sort of gotten a deep dive into like those kind of animes. Blood Sea, Blood Sea came out, stuff like that. And so I hadn't really discovered like the wide, vast world of anime. So here we have A Channel. A Channel is, again, one of those animes I like to describe as like cute girls doing cute girl stuff. I would describe this as like a more random version of something like Kinro Mosaic. I love Kinro Mosaic. It's an amazing anime. In my top 10 easily. It's amazing. This reminds me of that, with like a little bit of that humor you get from something like Haru Suzumiya, or like a Lucky Star, or something like that. That sort of random humor that comes along with like a late 2010s anime, right? So it's sort of that. Our characters are, we have Toru, who is sort of like, she's sort of the unofficial leader of all these other girls. There's Toru, there's Yuko, there's Run, who is the actual best friend of Toru. There's Nagisa, there's a bunch of other girls as well, and also two teachers, who is Sanchio and Kimiko, who comes in sort of later in the series, and then Sanchio, who comes in early on, and he's sort of odd as well. Like, he's not pervy or anything, but he's sort of odd. And that's just the best way to put it. But no, the anime starts out sort of with like Yukio, Run, Nagisa, and I feel like there's one more girl. Maybe it's Taki. They're all really good friends. They're really good friends, and they are in, I believe, high school. I don't think it's middle. I'm pretty sure it's high school. Let me double check that while I'm here. I don't see it exactly, but pretty sure it's high school. Anyway, they're all friends, but none of them know Toru. They're just really not familiar with her. Her and Run have been friends for years, but they're not really familiar with Toru. Toru sort of sees Run talking to these other girls. She does this like weird thing where she like comes up with a bat and she like zip lines like full-fledged Run with a bat in like full-fledged protection mode. And then like that's sort of the introduction to Toru. And they're like, oh yeah, they're friends, and then she becomes friends with them as well. And Toru is just sort of this like no nonsense kind of girl. She doesn't really talk a whole lot, doesn't really interact a whole lot. She's just sort of dead faced, and she just sort of goes through the motions, and she's overthinks a lot of stuff. She's really, really fun. She's a great character though, because it's like her and Run play off of each other so well. Run is sort of the airhead, sort of the doesn't think before she acts, and sort of does stuff without any notion of like why this may not be a good idea, or maybe we should think this out a little more before you do this. She just does it, and Toru sort of keeps her in check. That's sort of how the friendship goes. Run does stuff that she shouldn't do, and Toru keeps her in check. That's just sort of how it goes. There's a scene where Run is talking to the teacher, and Toru runs in and she's like, I think he may be a perv. And he's like, he's not, but she's just like, she steps in automatically in like protection mode, protect my friend. And it's just really, really entertaining. There is beach episode, of course. There is episode I just finished, which was episode 8, where they are having a fight. Actually, they explain the first time we have to actually fight, they start talking to each other. Then they go through the process of explaining the fight. She asked one of the other girls asked Rowan, like, why are you guys fighting? And she's like, well, see, this is what happened. And they go through this whole conversation about her and Toru. Toru wanted to go home, and Run says, no, I'll walk you home because I heard there's perverts out there at nighttime. Well, Toru says, well, if you walk me home, you have to come home alone as well. So perverts will also get you. And she's like, well, no, I'll be okay. You won't be okay. And why won't I be okay if you'll be okay? And they just go back and forth with this pointless argument that ends with Toru just staying at her house. Which could have been just a solution to all this in the beginning. And they're like, okay, are you really fighting, or was it just like a spat? And then we go through this process of Toru just like drowning her sorrows in juice. She's like sitting on this park bench at lunch, like how in animes they eat on the roof. Well, she's not really on the roof. She's sort of like in a back alley, like behind where the cafeteria section is, and she's just getting drunk on like orange juice and apple juice, and she's just like sitting there just like downing these cans of juice. She like throws them at the wall like all drunk, like even though it's just juice. It's hilarious. It's A Channel it's very random, very like off the beaten path for sure. It's just a bunch of girls doing a bunch of just random schoolgirl stuff, but it's hilarious and it's really well done. It's definitely got that, like, again, like I said, 2010s, 2011 style anime humor. It's 100% there. I have really enjoyed it so far. I'm only 8 episodes in. I'm almost done watching it, but I cannot recommend it enough. It's and there's a bunch of other ones too. There's like 4. There's a sequel. I'm looking at it now. There's a sequel, and there's at least 3 spin-offs. So there's a ton of content for A Channel. And it's just really entertaining and really fun. Don't mind anime. It doesn't take itself too serious. Doesn't mind poking fun at itself. And sorry if you hear my phone going off there. Doesn't mind poking fun at itself. Doesn't take itself too serious. A Channel is certainly anime for you. I absolutely love it so far. Cannot recommend it enough. Toru is just an amazing character. She's just funny, hilarious. Run's also really good. There's also the character of I don't see her now. The one who wears the glasses. I don't see her. I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure what her name is exactly. But she's sort of like the in-between, go-between Run and Toru as well. It's just really fun. Yeah. So that's my spotlight on the Anime A Channel. Definitely check it out. If you have seen it, let me know in the comments below what you thought about the anime. Did you enjoy it? Did you not like it? Would you recommend it to someone else? Yeah, that pretty much covers it all, I believe. So I will see you guys next month with another anime spotlight. I think it's going to be the thing from now on, just spotlighting these animes. It's hard to finish watching them sometimes and get them ready for review while also doing other blogs and podcasts and stuff. So I think a spotlight, watch about 5 or 6 episodes to kind of get a full grasp of it, and then give you guys a spotlight and just kind of highlight the anime for you guys, let you know if you should potentially check it out or not. So that's going to be the new format from right now. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit a thumbs up or thumbs down, either way works. Yeah. Check out the links below. There's a bunch of stuff down there for you to check out. Leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about the podcast. So yeah, until next time, I'll be back next month with another spotlight for you guys. Until then, have a great rest of your July. Have a really good August as well. If you're in Georgia, this heat is crazy. It's ridiculous. I hope it gets cooler soon. But I can't handle it very much longer. But yeah, so until next time, hope you guys have a great day, week, month, all that good stuff. And yeah, until next time, Maho